everyone to our monthly princess gathering. I hope everyone's journey was a safe one. Atlantis was a little hard to find, but nothing carpet couldn't handle. I brought the cake I promised. Ooh, the spice cake! It'll melt your face right off. Cool. I brought the paints. Oh, the ones made from the shells? Yep. Anna and I brought chocolate, but I'm pretty sure she ate most of it before we got here. Hey! It was good chocolate. I brought a wonderful story. Oh, sorry I'm late, girls. Those roads can be hard to follow. Glad you could make it. I'm so sorry, we're new here. Who are you? Oh, but of course, they all know who I am. Of course! You're, you can't be serious. Are you perhaps lost? No, I was invited, okay? I'm a princess. Of course you are the princess of... I'm Eilonwy. Eilonwy from the Black Cauldron. The Black... Oh, isn't that movie that almost bankrupted us? Oh, yes, why that's it. Oh, I've read about you, but I didn't know you were real. Not real? What do you mean, not real? Oh, well, it's just we've never seen you before. I've been at every meeting. You have? So we all just forgot about you? That's it! I am so tired of being forgotten. You know what? I'm more of a princess than any of you are anyway. Oh, hey. No need to get worked up, and I'll prove it too. Let's start at the beginning. You know, I really don't think Cinderella. First off, you weren't even born into royalty. Well, many of us, but were many of us dumb enough to run away from the prince? Excuse me? You're telling me you went to the prince's ball and you had no idea what he looked like? Well, it's not like I got out much. Yeah, because you were a freaking servant in your own house. Well, what was I supposed to do? Leave? Yeah! Wait, you can do that? You can just leave? Who's gonna stop you? Where would I live? You've got like mad sewing skills, okay? Grab your ratchet rodents and set up a shop somewhere. That was an option? And be honest with me here, Cindy. You dropped the shoe on purpose. Exactly what are you accusing me of? You expect me to believe that perfectly magically made glass slippers that were meant to fit every single crevice of your little princess Toesy Woesies just slipped off on the way out? Actually, she's got a point there. But it was very humid, okay? And my feet were moist. Oh, but you didn't seem to have a problem while you were dancing outside all night. Well, you see, this was very stressful. Or while you were shamelessly flirting with the not prince. Well, you see, admit it, Cinderella. Admit your crimes. Fine, I did it on purpose. Oh my. Is it so bad that I wanted him to find me and save me? I knew it! Why wait for him to come after you? Because I could see a life with him, and for the first time, I was happy. Aww. And he was fucking loaded. I hear that. I was afraid to leave. What if my stepmother and stepsisters followed me? What if I couldn't take Bruno or the mice with me? Oh, Cindy. So did I leave a shoe behind? Yeah, I did, but now I have true love and a shit ton of money. It's just not very innocent or princess-like of you. Well, you know what? At least I secured the bag. Your movie didn't even get a sequel. What? All right, let's break it up. And you, Aurora. Oh, shit. What is it you do? Excuse me? What exactly do you do in your movie? Well, fucking nothing! You have 18 lines of dialogue in a film that's titled after you! I was put under a curse! Yeah, because you were dumb enough to go back on your birthday and not wait like one day. I was heartbroken. Let's dive into that. How long was it that you actually knew Prince Philip? Does time really matter when it comes to love? Yes, it really does. You knew him for 2 hours. 2 hours and you threw a hissy fit. He was a beautiful specimen. He was an airhead. He just wanted to fuck you. Yeah, well, me too. Yeah, get it, girl. You know how boring it is to sit in a cottage in the woods for your entire life? So was he the first man I saw? Yeah, and was I gonna take advantage of that? Also, yeah. Sometimes that ass is so fine you just can't decline. He didn't even know your name. Yeah, well, no one knows your name. It's Eilonwy! I may have slept my whole movie, but I got exactly what I wanted. True love and a castle everyone can recognize. You weren't even happy when you found out you were a princess. You cried! Life had been very confusing up to that point, and I was in shock. You were entitled. We're all entitled. We're royalty. So you admit it. Royal life isn't always as grand as you think. Yeah, but neither is poverty. But you wouldn't know that, would you? Well, it has to be better than being married off to a total stranger. What should I bring up first? Healthcare or the cost of living? What's healthcare? If I had it my way, there'd be no high costs to either. Okay, then do it. What? Do it. You're the Sultana, okay? Raise wages. Care for your people. It's not that easy. Actually, it is. It's actually not that hard. I have a lot going on. A lot. Is that your new name for Aladdin? How dare you? Don't think I haven't noticed your obsession for your trophy husband over your care for your people. That man can't even do basic math. Well, he doesn't need to because I love him. Yeah, well, one he needs to run the country and it's not gonna be the monkey. Did you even have a kingdom anymore? Didn't the devil literally destroy yours? Actually, it's very unclear and left very open-ended. Fine, I'll go home today and I'll fix all those problems. I'm not done with you yet. I knew the human world would be fun. What was it that was like a major point for your life? Tiger rights? Not being lied to, cheated, and not having things in your life decided for you against your will. That's the dream. And yet Aladdin lied to you, cheated you, and then decided things against your knowledge for you. He didn't. Oh, no, wait, actually. And after all that, lie after lie being unraveled, you still married him. Well, I love him. Yeah, which version of him? Because there's like 20 to choose from. Look, sometimes your beloved has multiple personalities, and that's completely normal. Well, sweetie, look, I don't even know where to begin with you. Excuse you, I'm an icon who wanted more out of life. Oh, that's neat. Then why did you settle? Excuse me? We start off wanting adventure in the great wide somewhere. I wanted it more than I could tell. And we end up somewhere that's just a horse rides away from the village and we just stay there forever. Well, with a big buffalo man who has terrible anger issues. He's just misunderstood. Look, I get it. I really do, Belle. I mean, between him and Gaston, of course you'd be gaslit into thinking he's the better option. I'm what? You're a smart, educated girl with wants and goals and needs, and thank God you gave it all up for some magical furniture and a furry's dream. I didn't give it all up. Oh yeah, where's the last place you adventured? Oh no. Oh yes, and while we're here, Eilonwy, stop, you'll kill her! How does it feel sympathizing with an asshole? Gaston? No, you did a great job getting rid of him. I'm talking about the man whose servants were turned into furniture pieces. He's not. Once did he show remorse or regret for what happened to them, his people and servants? There's even some destroyed furniture in his room. Murder, perhaps? This is getting good. And what exactly is he the prince of? I mean, didn't the witch make everyone forget him? Like, does he even count as a prince anymore? I need to sit down. On the furniture or the people? They turned back, okay? Our love did that. Your love also made the beast ugly. Yeah, oh my God, he's so ugly now. Okay, you think so too, because I didn't want to be rude. Just he could have turned into anything, and then sometimes I close my eyes and pretend he never turned back. Look, to be fair, none of us really had control of our environment or the outcome. That's true. But Pocahontas did! Say what now? The colonizer? Really? How was I supposed to know what would happen? You think I'm thrilled about it? I have to wear corsets now. You had fine-ass cocoa butter shredded to pieces cocoa, and you went for John Smith? Cocoa was so serious. And what's wrong with serious? Nothing. It's just everything was so predictable. Good point. Good thing those white men were there. He had a pretty face. He killed natives and stole land. We painted the wind, and then he taxed it. Our love brought peace to both our people. Yeah, for like 3 months, and then after all that, you didn't even marry John Smith. Who the fuck is John Ralph? I was looking for something different. I'm seeing a pattern here. John Smith was so predictable. Yes, sometimes you need to switch things up as chaotically as possible. Or like mind your business. Or maybe you switch up your own life. You don't need somebody else to do that. Quiet, lesbian. I've got a list coming for you. Do I admit I didn't make the best choices? Yes! Do I regret it? Do you? I mean, I got a piece of all three, so... Righteous. You're not one to talk. You traded your voice for a pair of legs. Now, hold on. I am just a spectator here. Oh, I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. Well, I'm a fish, so. Princess fish, a fishris. I'm not even like the first princess, I'm the 7th. And yet you somehow managed to always make it about you. I did not. You abandoned your entire family during a royal concert to do illegal activities. But they were super fun illegal activities. And then you traded your voice to get legs. I didn't have a choice. You literally had every choice. You could have done anything else. Eric. Ah, yes, the man. The catalyst. My true love. He literally ditched you for the next pair of legs he saw. He was using my voice. Well, someone should. He loved me even without it. Yes, I could tell by the way he was walking down the aisle to another woman. He didn't know any better. Speaking of knowing, can you read? What? Can you read? Well, yeah. Okay, so it's safe to assume you can write then. Of course! Then why not write down who you are and explain it to him? Wait, actually, she's not wrong. Because wait, yeah. I could have just written it down the whole time. It was that simple. What if he didn't believe me? You have a talking fish and a seagull who's willing to literally risk it all. I think you could have made something happen. But my voice! Break the shell! Smash it! What do you owe that tentacle monster? You can just do that? You can indeed just do that. And you, Mulan, listen, I actually don't have anything for you. Oh, really? You saved your dad's life, you didn't make excuses, you fought in a real war. Thank you. It's just, ancestors, hear my plea. What's the deal with Shang? I beg your pardon? Girl, you were so thirsty, you had to give away your entire secret for a man who's never interacted with women before. Well, like drool less. He was yeah, he was, and China may have fallen if he got into that lake with you instead of the other 3. I would have risked it all. I would have started by risking it all. What? That man gave you every challenge he could and you excelled at it with a dopey, lovesick grin. It was war. We could have died any minute. I mean, did it ever occur to you that he wasn't into women? Like, not a line of dialogue during Girl Worth Fighting For? I didn't think anything would actually happen, and I could be pink for him any day. But you should have been able to just be Mulan for you. Yeah. His last fight, he didn't even believe you after everything you'd been through. I lied to him. Oh yeah, because they would have totally let a girl into the army. That's totally and completely your fault. I mean, weren't you mad at him? When? Because he comes chasing after you to marry you after all that. I would never hold a grudge. You're a woman of war, Mulan. You don't have to lie to me. I'm not, because I would have made him go through trials after that. Make him prove himself as a partner, not just a soldier. Make him suffer a little bit, just for fun. Of course I made him suffer a little bit. I knew it. He bent over backwards to impress me and my family and, well, he didn't just love me because I was a good warrior or a man or a woman. He said he loved me as Ping and Mulan. Oh, you don't find many people who can accept all of you. He set you free. No, she set herself free. You know, I worry about you all needing to be saved by someone else. I agree. Not so fast. What? Were you not like a glowing, comatose statue at some point? Well, that was out of my control. It was out of my control too. And mine. And mine. Shit. Like, don't get me wrong, you're strong, you're brave, you're just cursed. It is not a curse. It is a great honor to be chosen by the Crystal of Atlantis. Yeah, and then absorbed and eaten by it. Don't say it like that. Well, how would you describe it? Well, it's protecting the great city! Yeah, by absorbing and eating you. Oh my god, was my mother eaten and absorbed? And while we're on the subject of food, now listen, you're great. I am great. You're smart. That is correct. And yet you single-handedly risked salmonella poisoning. Listen! Look, I get it. You needed that money. You needed that help. Exactly. Even though your rich best friend was willing to fund you at like any minute, it would have been taking advantage of her. See, it's not taking advantage of when they're obscenely rich, Tiana. It's justice. I opened my restaurant just fine, thank you. That's right. After traversing the swamp with a prince who's diseased in probably more ways than one. He was cursed because he was an idiot. But he's my idiot. So you agree? You think he's an idiot? I know he's an idiot, but he's an idiot who learned to mince for me. And you do realize you could have turned back from a frog way sooner if you had taken your horse blinders off and looked around. There was a lot going on. Yeah, so much that you had to destroy that poor firefly's dream. It was heat of the moment. It was cruel and unusual. I was was being practical. My friend, you turned into a frog because of voodoo magic. I think practical is out the window. Well, it all worked out in the end, so. What? Yeah, after eating a few dozen flies. We don't talk about the flies.